September 25th, the new Fox Tuesday kicks off with New Girl's new season. Then welcome Ben and Kate.
Stay away from my sister before you find out what 6 years of Krav Maga feels like. Well, like year and a half plus like 4 years on and off I was traveling.
Followed by another all-new New Girl.
What am I looking at here? Pure, unadulterated friendship.
And the Mindy Project.
Can't believe you're tattling.
Tattling is when a little girl does it, okay? When a hot woman does it, it's called whistleblowing.
The new Fox Tuesday, premieres September 25th on Fox.
You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, King Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Basketball Wives LA After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Basketball Wives LA After Show.
Yes, it is. I'm so used to when we start a show. It's been a while since I've been here doing the single ladies.
Oh yeah, no
I'm like ready to
exactly.
cue it.
I mean, because as you know, this is Basketball Wives, which means that half of them will probably be single by the season finale.
But a bunch.
Right. Well, you guys know Bing is for doing, and of course we're here each and every Monday night, immediately following the Basketball Wives LA show. I'm Lauren Turner, and to my right is the wonderful Fallon Mercedes.
Hello, everyone. I missed you. Happy to be back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We missed you. And then we also have giving you the heat in and out of the sheets.
It's your girl Spicy, and yeah, she is giving us these amazing introductions because I got on Lauren about them.
Yes, she got on me about not introducing them. So I'm giving you your little introductions, and also we have the beautiful Miss Holly Hoops, Rebecca Prince.
Thanks, guys.
And we have a special guest in the studio today. His name is JD, and he is amazing. We're going to talk a little bit later about why he's here, but you're going to want to stick around for that too. So let's get into the show today, guys. Actually, it was a really good episode. Episode 3, it started off with what?
It started off with sort of the girls, I think it was Laura and Draya, kind of talking to Malaysia about her bringing Jackie back into the circle, or trying to bring Jackie into the circle. And, you know, Laura, we saw last week, they had a conversation, so they made peace, and now Drea's thinking she's going to do the same thing, so that's sort of how we kicked things off.
And then Malaysia questioning herself, am I being naive? Should I really be doing this? But at the same time, it was her idea, so now she has to roll with it.
Yeah, and hopefully everything, it seems like the girls are all on board with it, except for, of course, Gloria. So hopefully that we will see that Jackie ends up being friends with everyone again. Drama Jackie.
It is kind of weird because last season ended with such, you know, a bang and everyone turning on Jackie. So it is pretty shocking to see, you know, within the first three shows. And obviously the contract with VH1 has nothing to do with it. But them bringing her back on and, you know, making nice. It's interesting because she still seems crazy to me.
Yeah, speaking of making nice, I feel like Drea's different on this season too. I feel like she's much more likable. I liked her before, but I don't know if she's putting a persona on because she's trying to fit that character, or let me get everybody to get along, or has she really changed from previous seasons?
Well, last season, I mean, I don't think it was her. I think it was everybody else who didn't like her, not so much her disliking everybody else. But I don't know. You didn't see last week. Last week she had a huge diva moment, so I think the Basketball Wives success is going
true colors.
You walk off on set and leave Brooke.
She left Brooke, who's the new girl on the show, Brooke, and she is interesting. She's dating a Detroit Piston.
I don't know how I feel about Brooke yet. There's not like a love there for her. I know I like the rest of the girls so far, but Brooke I'm kind of still warming up to. Third episode, we'll see how it goes. We got to see her boyfriend, or the guy she's dating, currently involved with this episode.
Younger man,
she said. Which I feel like every basketball wife or everybody dating somebody athletic is dating somebody younger. I feel like they all in their 20s are dating these older women.
Well, that's because you got to get them before they're all jaded.
Before they're smart.
Yeah. They're smart enough. You have to get them when they're young, 21, and they don't know any better. They're just happy that they got a video chick on their arm.
Right. Well, we saw a lot of Brooke this episode, did we not? We saw her out to eat with her boo thing and her flavor of the week. And then we saw her trying to have a sit-down chat with Malaysia. And how do you feel about that? Do you feel like that was very womanly of her, or do you think that she's just trying to be liked?
I thought it was womanly, and I think it's also that she's trying to be liked. To me, so far from the season, she seems like she would be cool, but I feel like there's going to be a side to her that I feel like is going to be nasty. I can just see it in her. I don't know if later on in the season she's going to be sweet again or what it is, but she definitely has a side to her that I feel like she's going to snap. Even when Malaysia was talking to her about her friend, she was like, oh, that girl did this and this and this, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, but you didn't see how defensive the friend was, too. The friend that she was talking about was very similar in the sense that, I mean, it does get like that with the he say, she say, especially if there's a man involved.
Yeah, both of them were snapping their fingers, rolling their head. It was all of that, both of them.
I think out of everyone this season, I'm not liking Malaysia as much. She kind of seems like she wants to take on the role of being like, you know, the one to stir the pot. Like, she's the one who kind of ambushed everybody with Jackie at Gloria's dinner, and now, you know, her and Bambi had that conversation where they, you know, got into it about Brooke a little bit, and now her and Brooke are kind of, you know, getting into it. It's just, I understand where she said girl code or whatever. Or
loyalty.
She got a little hood. I was like, okay, Malaysia.
She's being loyal.
I get that, but at the same time, if you had a prejudgment about everybody you've heard something about, you would never know, from the most part, anybody. I mean, you know, it's like kind of get to know somebody on your own before you're getting worried about your crazy friend Bambi talking about.
Well, she made it seem as if Bambi's her best friend. So in her defense, if your best friend is telling you that she doesn't like someone, I agree with you. Figure out what's really, you know, going on as far as what happened is concerned. Because when I was listening to Bambi, she didn't even know what the heck was going on. Her story was all kinds of crazy. Yeah, well, and it didn't sound legit to me.
And it's not like Brooke was coming after Malaysia or anybody else on the show. So, you know, it has nothing to do with any of them. You know, it's between the three of them who was ever in that love triangle. Like, I don't understand why that's your pool to jump in.
I think Malaysia doesn't know where she stands. I feel like she hasn't found her niche. I feel like you can kind of see where everybody's trying to be. Like Jackie, you can already see that she's trying to just get along with everybody and everything goes smoothly. And shout out to her PR, because her having a wedding for the gays, like hyping up the gays, I think is amazing, because she's going to gain such a fan base from that. And we already seen her that she had this single come out, so she knows what she's doing. You know, a couple seasons in, she's like, okay, I got this under control. Where Malaysia, she seems like she's trying to be the bad one on the show, but she still doesn't know where to fit in.
Yeah. See, and I just think that she is trying to be more impartial, because if she really wanted to have an attitude and she really wanted to come at Malaysia crazy, if she wanted to come at Brooke crazy, then she could have, but she didn't come at Brooke foul. She was just like, this is what's going on. I'm trying to be loyal to my friend. And at the same time, she's trying to reunite everybody with Jackie and make it she's more in like a kumbaya position, I feel like, because I don't think that she doesn't.
I've seen her play nice before.
I don't think she dislikes Brooke. I think she's just trying to get to know her more and, you know, try to make peace with her and her friends. Right. Yeah, like she's trying to, if you guys can get along, then we can do this, you know.
I mean, between the two girls with the love triangle, Bambi, Malaysia's best friend, and Brooke, so far, I mean, what do you guys think? Which team are you on? Who's telling the truth?
Character already. That speaks to their character. Oh, we don't mind sharing him, you know, and then so each one of you guys are saying that she's a stalker. I mean, both of you guys are talking mess about each other. So both of you guys are in the wrong.
I go with Brooke. I didn't like that girl Bambi.
Yeah.
She was in the wrong.
She was a little stanky. She was a little stanky.
Yeah, I went to her website actually just to see what this girl was all about. It's very colorful.
What'd you find
her
out?
Outfit, like her workout outfit?
I think I still don't really understand what it is she's doing. Like, I think she's like a singer. Okay. But she's a model too. And then she's a...
Oh, wait, she's Jackie.
Speaking of models, yes. Can we please talk about that moment when they are doing the walkthrough at the gay bar in West Hollywood, and she says, my husband's a basketball player. I'm an entrepreneur, a model, a singer. I was like, wait, what?
the fact that you put model anywhere in there is wrong. Maybe you're the other
she
thing.
ever former model? Maybe she was a former model. I mean,
Jackie is confused.
Booty
we see
model,
her get
maybe.
a tattoo as well. Like, I'm sorry, there should be a limit on how old you need to be to get tattoos.
Wait, because didn't your roommate's mom at 70 years old just got a tattoo the other day?
Yes, she did.
There should be an age cutoff.
There
should definitely be an age cutoff.
And she thought she was cool inviting Draya over, hey, meet me at this unknown address. Then when she walks in, she's laying down getting some, do we know what it was? What kind of tattoo on her hip?
It was, she showed it. It was 2 tribal hearts, and in the middle of them was like a gay pride triangle, which Draya also said looked like the Illuminati symbol. Yeah, it was a rainbow triangle surrounded by 2 tribal hearts, and the tribal hearts actually kind of looked like the logo for the Bad Girls Club, which I'm also a fan of that show. So it was, the whole thing was just very confusing.
I don't know,
and it was really
tattoo.
Big too.
Yeah, it was cute.
It was probably real.
I hope it was a fake tattoo. I hope it washes off.
And she's like,
Next
Doug's
episode.
gonna love it. I'm like, why is Doug gonna love your gay pride tattoo? I don't know.
Oh my gosh,
Is there
I don't know.
something we don't know.
Guys,
that was another, that was another interesting conversation between Jackie and Draya, because that's also where Jackie kind of insinuated that she's had some lesbian experiences.
Right. She's
and that if
dabbled.
she didn't love Doug so much, she'd be out there dating a whole bunch of different people, she said. So I don't know exactly what that means.
I would have thought that was a perfect opportunity for Draya to talk about her sexuality at the same time. I thought that was going to be an opening conversation right there.
But maybe Draya is not as comfortable with Jackie as she is with, for instance, Gloria, when she was okay to say, hey, I've hit on you before. I'm bisexual, but maybe she just wasn't as comfortable with Jackie to mention that. I don't know. It's so much going on this episode, which I'm so happy about. And we love you guys on iTunes and just rating and commenting us. Let us know. It's kind of starting to become a battle of who's the favorite out of the girls. I don't know yet. I don't know who my favorite is. But you guys on iTunes, leave us a comment. Let us know who is your favorite basketball wife so far this season. We want to know. Anything else we want to know?
We want to know, where did the stripping come from? Draya
She's
was
a
all of a sudden.
Everybody knows she's a stripper.
Yeah. But the
Mari
thing is,
didn't know.
I didn't know
I
that.
had to tell her
Rebecca
that.
schooled me. I was like, she was a stripper? Oh,
like,
but the thing is, I feel like they should have set it up. Like, they should have, we're going to go to Draya because in her past, I feel like
there should have been a
Draya
confessional
doesn't,
before that.
Yeah, Draya doesn't talk too much about what's really going on. We don't hear
She doesn't
too
want
much.
you to remember those things.
We don't hear too much about her son. We don't hear too much about her stripping past. We don't hear too much about her lesbian past.
Because she doesn't want us to know.
But the thing is,
we all
that
know it's there.
We know it's there. We've seen it. I knew she was a stripper. I feel like if you're gonna have this girl strip and be amazing at it, her booty was popping.
Yeah.
I feel like
It was
there
crazy.
needs to be a setup so we know what's going on.
Well, yeah. So if any viewers didn't know, Draya was a stripper in Philadelphia before she started doing video model work. And yeah, it's all parlayed into basketball.
It was
wives
obvious
somehow.
that Gloria wasn't.
Aw, Gloria.
She looked so cute, but she
did.
just wasn't graceful.
Not
Her
at all.
moves took a long time to get, and you can just tell it came naturally to Draya, popping and doing her stuff on a handstand.
But the thing that was funny is, I mean, I know she has like a whole bunch of other training she's supposed to be doing for this web series that she just booked, but I didn't hear any of the casting director or the director or her agent tell her to take pole dancing classes.
I didn't hear that. I was so confused about that,
They were
too.
like, you should be living and breathing being an assassin. And like, when I think of assassin, the first thing I think is they can work the pole like nobody else.
There was no
that's just
setup.
me.
There just was no leading. It just left everybody confused.
Yeah, that was very confusing.
We want you to shoot a gun, but you're gonna work the pole. It doesn't
Maybe
make no sense.
in the web series the night job also is stripping.
I know in the web series she's supposed to be a ballerina by day,
Yeah,
and
and
then
an
assassin at night. But I don't
Wrong
know.
pole.
Yeah, exactly. Wrong
You're not
pole.
sliding down that pole. You're doing pliés.
You went to the wrong studio.
Right. We're thinking more, Black Swan kind of thing
Right.
going on.
Oh my gosh. And speaking of Gloria, she's still, like we said earlier, she is not down for Jackie.
No.
And it's taken some hard convincing. And then Jackie calls her unknown when she's at lunch with Draya. What did you guys think about that whole thing?
I feel like I'm tired of seeing every girl be in Jackie's face, be cool or pretend like they're giving her a chance, and then meet up with one of the other girls behind their back and pretend like they don't like Jackie. And I mean, no one's denied that they feel like she's crazy, but I feel like you're acting one way in front of Jackie, like, yeah, I'm going to give you another chance, and then you're saying you're going to pee in her pool 5 minutes later when you're out to lunch with one of the other basketball wives.
Right.
So I just feel like every single person's doing that. Even Laura, and I mean, it's just every single girl. And I feel like in this situation, once again, Draya was doing it. And saying, well, yeah, she's stalking you, but you were just trying to convince her a minute ago to come.
Yeah, which I don't understand why Draya cared that. I mean, one, if she didn't give Jackie Gloria's number, then who cares? And two, why do you care if she calls her directly? Like, I always think it's better to eliminate the middleman or like the third party and handle the situation one-on-one.
Exactly.
I mean, this way there's no, you know, it's not like a game of telephone pole. It's not like someone telephone.
She's thinking about the pole.
Telephone, right? And, you know, so Jackie says one thing to Draya, Draya says it differently to Gloria, and vice versa. So why not just have Jackie go to her? If she got her number probably from the VH1 production call sheet, then let her have the number.
There still would have been a complaint. If Jackie didn't call Gloria, Gloria would have said, oh, well, she didn't personally invite me, so I'm not going. You know, it's hearsay. What if she doesn't really want me there? There would have been some excuse for her not to come, but we all know that they're going to wind up being there, and it's going to be drama regardless.
I think by Draya getting upset that she didn't get to be the middleman in this situation, that kind of just shows you what Draya's trying to be. She's trying to play what position on the show.
She's trying to be Queen
Bee. Exactly. She wants people to run through her, so this season she's not the outcast.
It's starting to happen already. I mean, I've seen that from the first episode, that she's kind of becoming that anchor of the, you know, between all the girls. So she's getting mad because, hey, Jackie's taking that away from her. And so I agree with you.
I think with majority of the girls on this show, the first season they come in, they don't know what to expect. And then they start to learn how to play the game. And you can see that with each season that goes on, you know, with these girls, they say, okay, I know how to not be the outcast. So.
But I definitely think, and, you know, even just from following, like, Draya on Twitter, she's definitely, like, she calls Monday, it's Draya Mondays. You know what I mean?
My
Basketball Wives.
Oh, man,
so
Draya.
It's not so much a team effort, a cast effort, but she's definitely, you know, she feels like she is the show now. So
well, I'm excited to see what's going to happen next episode. The teaser looked good. It's just it's just getting better and better every episode. And I kind of like when seasons go like that. They just get better and better.
Well, we were concerned about the first two.
Yeah, we were a little worried about that. So this is a good path that they're going on. We're going to get into some news and gossip soon, but I just wanted to remind you guys, you know, all you AfterBuzzers out there, remember we've been talking about Fox Premiere Tuesday for the last couple of weeks. Yay. And it's finally here tomorrow, September 25th at 8 p.m. It starts off with the season premiere of New Girl, and after that, Ben and Kate, which is the series that everyone's critics are saying like it's the best new comedy of the year. So I'm excited for everyone to see that. And then another episode of New Girl.
Oh, we love the
New
Girl.
We love New Girl. We love New Girl. And then Zoe looked amazing at the Emmys last night, too.
Oh, yeah.
She looked like Audrey Hepburn.
But she did have a wardrobe malfunction.
She had a wardrobe malfunction.
Leave it to Rebecca to get this
to know that, right? I didn't even know that. But she looked amazing.
She looked beautiful.
And then the Mindy Project with Mindy Kaling from The Office. She's going to have her
excited
new
to
show.
see that.
I actually saw it. It's amazing. The first episode.
Nice.
So it's amazing. We'll watch it again tomorrow. So everybody make sure you set your TiVos and your DVRs to Fox Premiere Tuesday tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. And let's get into some news and gossip, guys.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So there's not too much new going on with the ladies this week. Draya last week did an interview with Boss Up where she did sort of disclose that she's bisexual in case you were living under a rock and couldn't tell. And she also addressed, you know, her son, which we don't ever really hear about, and she just, you know, said that she's a mom and she's working and he stays with her mom a lot, but no real news. She also is still claiming that all that stuff was made up, so I don't know about that. I think Laura celebrated her birthday this past weekend too. She was tweeting a bunch of pictures about birthday dinner with her boo, which is Gilbert Arenas. And I don't know if it's Gilbert or Laura that was celebrating the birthday, but they were out there. And then also because of our we love our LA Basketball Wives, but we also love our original Miami Basketball Wives. Evelyn and Chad are officially divorced. As quickly as it started is as quickly as it ended. The world's fastest divorce. They must have great attorneys, but it's officially over. And then next season, because Royce, Keisha, and Jennifer all got fired, they're lining up some new Basketball Wives. And right now, Stephon Marbury's wife, Tasha, is rumored to be the newest addition to the cast. So at least it's some new blood to look forward to.
I didn't even know they let go of those. Thank you, Rebecca.
Yes. But that's all we got. Fallon's got her Fallon's 5.
I haven't done this in a while. I'm excited. I feel like although we're not doing the Miami season, I love Evelyn's quotes. There were some juicy quotes this episode. So Fallon's 5, we'll start with number 5. The first one was, I went through the mud to drag people out the mud. And that was Draya speaking how, you know, last season she went through a lot, but now she is trying to play the savior of this season. Number 4, girlfriends come and go, and what's constant is my husband, and that's Jackie speaking of Doug Christie. They've been together for 17 years. They're about to come up with their 17th anniversary celebration wedding. Number 3, I'm pissed that she has my new number and she knows where I live. And I thought this was funny because Gloria is just so over Jackie, and as we've seen in this episode, Jackie did get a hold of her number. Number 2, I can see the drag queens loving her because she looks like one. And that is Gloria referring to...
Draya referring.
Oh, was it Draya?
No, I thought Gloria
it was Gloria.
Said that.
Yeah,
Gloria said that.
Yeah,
right?
It was
Gloria said she looks like a drag queen.
Yeah, it was Gloria referring to Jackie looking like a drag queen, which Draya was talking to her.
Right.
And the number 1 Fallon's 5 is, if you had a crackhead auntie, you ain't gonna turn your back on your crackhead auntie. And that is Malaysia referring to Jackie as a crackhead auntie.
And that was absolutely my favorite quote of the night, especially because Jackie's sitting there like, couldn't she just call me a crackhead auntie?
Well, she's biting her tongue because she wants to get back in with the girls, but she knows dang well that they are disrespecting her to her face and being very rude. I'm sorry, no matter what she's done, she's still coming back and apologizing, and these girls are going to run her through the mud as long as they can and take advantage of her desire to be friends with them again.
Yes. If I missed a great quote in Fallon's 5 where I couldn't fit it in, please tweet at us or comment in the iTunes section.
Yes, thank you. Okay, we're going to end the show a little bit differently today in the news and gossip portion in the show. Like I said, we have a very special guest here today. His name is JD. I have been friends with him since he danced for B2K back in the day. So he's been dancing a really long time, and right now he's on tour with Psy. If you haven't heard of Gangnam Style, you've been living under a rock. It's that crazy song. Maria Menounos did it on Extra TV. She learned how to do the dance. I figured it would be kind of fun for the girls to learn how to dance from one of the dancers of the Gangnam Style. Am I even saying it right?
It's Gangnam Style.
Gangnam. You're
Gangnam
Korean,
Style.
so...
But I'm not even like a real Korean. I'm like a fake Korean.
Yeah, but you're still Korean.
My last name is McElroy.
Now, before we get started dancing, did you ever kind of anticipate, you know, when this video came out, it automatically went to like 100 million views in 2 days. Did you have any idea that it would take off like this?
It's so funny because like a couple of my friends, they called me. They're like, yo, you have to see this video. You have to be him for Halloween. And I was like, what video? I have to watch it. So I like watched the video and I'm like dying laughing. And my agent called me like a week after I watched the video and they're like, we want to put you on hold for this job. We're not sure if it's a real job, but production is like asking for you. So get a call. They send me a video like the next day. They're like, they booked you for the job. We're doing the Today Show. We're flying you to New York. This is the artist. Check it out. And I like watched the video and I fell over laughing so hard, like out of my chair. Because I was like, last week, like some people were telling me I need to be this guy for Halloween as a joke. But now it's like a serious thing, like on the Today Show. We did Ellen Show. We did
it's everywhere.
That is
crazy. It's crazy.
Right.
Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm a little lost in this loop. I've heard of it, but I do not know the dance. So please, if you can
Do we have the song or the video
Can we get
or anything?
the song, please? I mean...
It might be a little last minute. How about you show us and we'll sing along?
Yeah, so you girls, no, you can't sing along. I had back surgery, so I can't do it. But you girls should stand up and just let JD teach us.
I'll definitely teach you guys the dance. It's really funny.
I have no idea
it's super easy.
Wait, I think we have to do it sitting down because we're going to be out of shot, right?
Is any booty popping involved?
No.
Okay, because I just got a lesson from Draya.
It kind of reminds me, though, Doesn't it seem a little Carlton-ish? Like he may have taken.
It's like
some
a
moves from
cowboy or
Carlton?
something.
It's like a cowboy horsey dance.
Yeah. Just show us, Bob.
Are we
I don't know if we have the song or
playback,
not,
or
so
it's
I
just
don't know
gonna
what's
be?
going on.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to take these off.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So it's super easy. It's all you're doing is like you're riding a horse.
And that's it?
Oh, wait.
No, and then you do something.
You do the way, right?
Isn't there some
I
weird
can do
knee
that.
styling?
And then you do
I can do that.
So it's super easy, but
Go, Fallon. Go, Fallon.
You should go do it with them. I'm sorry that we don't have the song. I thought we queued the song up. But if you haven't,
supposed to do it.
if you haven't heard of it yet, I mean, it's so easy. Just go and Google or
I was trying to
YouTube.
learn it. It looked like there's a little Scooby-Doo
there's a little bit of a Scooby-Doo. The whole thing he wants it to be is like classy but goofy. So that's why he wears a suit for everything. Like, you know, when we were on Ellen, we wear like a full-on suit. We got like the tuxedo, like sparkly down pants. But then, you know, we have to have straight faces, can't smile.
So
but so you want
classy,
that
but
classiness, but you're goofy. You're not like.
Okay, so let me try. I'll fix my face. So.
Oh no, you got to ride the horse first. You got to ride the horse first. Yeah, and then you got to go for it.
And then do it.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? It just shows how the internet can really change someone's
Well,
life.
because
Like,
you know, Psy, who is the artist going around doing this, he got signed by Scooter Braun, who is the man who manages Justin Bieber and Carly Rae Jepsen. So I mean,
Yeah.
he's not going anywhere. We're gonna see a lot more of this guy coming.
Craziest thing was when we were in rehearsal for today's show. Scooter Braun was there, Psy was there, and Psy was like, "How can I become #1 on iTunes?" Because at the moment he was #6, and he was like, "Well, Scooter was like, you have to beat out Carly Rae, whatever Jepsen, and that's like going to be impossible." So then we did the Today Show, and the next day he became #1 in 6 different countries.
That's amazing.
His YouTube went up 10 million a day. Up until we did Ellen, so
and
he was
before
like,
that, it was 96 million. So you think
he was at
10 million
he's like
a day? You're crazy.
250 million now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So.
Oh, wow.
And are you gonna be him for Halloween?
You
might as well.
Well, no, because I wanted to be Ted. I have like the full on like
Oh my god.
big furry outfit, but I may have to do like one night and go out as Psy,
yeah.
just so
It's believable. I mean,
it'll
you look
just
much
be
better
fun.
than him, but it's still believable.
It'll be fun.
So are there any more appearances we could look forward to, or are you guys kind of wrapping things up for now? In terms of
we have
promo?
Dancing with the Stars, which we'll do in
Oh, pretty cool.
October, and
Shout
then
out
I
to Maria.
believe we'll do Jay Leno. We saw that on the schedule. He just did iHeartRadio over the weekend in Vegas, but he actually flies back to Korea to do. There's like a bunch of promo he's doing out there, but then he'll fly back in like 2 weeks, and then we start back up, and then Justin's getting ready to start tour.
Yeah.
Next week.
The Belief tour.
And so I'm pretty sure that with Scooter Braun, he's gonna throw some curveballs. So we might be we might jump on and like open up a couple shows.
That is so cool. I mean,
So- It's
amazing.
It's kind of, you go from being an internet star to a major star touring with Justin Bieber and Carly Rae Jepsen in like a week. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
60 days is what it
That's
was. He said he
crazy.
put
That
the
is
video out.
crazy.
60 days later, he was doing the Today Show.
That is nuts.
See, that's what we need to do with AfterBuzz. Okay,
YouTube
girls,
viewers.
strip and do the song. No, I'm just kidding. So, JD, where can we find you online? Because you have fans out there, but now hopefully you'll have even more fans that will want to find you. So,
Yeah, everything is jdmcleroy.com. That's my website, www.jdmcleroy.com. That's my Twitter feed. That's my Instagram. That's my
make it easy.
Facebook, everything. So, yeah.
Stalk him.
All over the place, having a good time. That's about
Awesome.
it.
Thank you so much for
Jackie
coming.
yeah.
is gonna find your number.
I know.
And
I'm
call
gonna go
you.
home and practice in front of the mirror.
You're gonna
with
have to
my
watch the
Gangnam
video.
Style.
We may have to
video's
make like
hilarious.
a tutorial or something like
Okay,
that.
yeah, that sounds good.
So-
I'm down.
How many have you guys been getting flooded with, like, because I know Maria, obviously, who is, you know, the AfterBuzz creator, on Extra they did a huge flash mob. Like, have you guys been seeing a lot of internet videos like popping up with the song in it, like kind of like the Single Ladies Dance, how everyone wanted to do their own take?
Well, there
on
was
it?
there was a crazy one that they did. It was synchronized swimmers, and they did it like their legs were like up and down like this, and then they had one leg that was like, and it was pretty crazy. And then I guess there was another group of people that actually got fired from their job because they were like in
Oh, yeah,
whatever,
I heard about that.
in like San Bernardino or something
Yeah,
like
I
that, and they
saw
got
that.
fired from their job. And then Psy called them and asked them like to give them their jobs back.
Oh, that's
And they did. I'm pretty sure that they did get their jobs
Oh, that's
back.
a great
so.
story.
That is a great story.
But yeah,
Aw, that's awesome.
It's pretty crazy. But I think people still just think it's a joke, even though like it like actually is doing really big things and like
Yeah.
He did DJ Vice's party in Vegas at Tao, and everybody like went nuts. He had to play a song like 10 times in a row.
I mean, I was at the club on Saturday night and they played it and people went crazy. Like, and it was hilarious because then you start seeing everyone trying to do the dance and you're like, oh man, this has started.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
We love you. I love you. And he's also very, very funny as well. Do you guys have any predictions before we go?
I predict that Jackie and Draya are going to scratch each other's eyes out next week.
Good prediction.
That's it.
I think that I'm predicting that no matter how hard Draya hits on Gloria, she's not going to get Turner out.
Aww.
Gloria seemed kind of standoffish.
I predict that they will not be doing this dance on the show. They will stick to Draya's sexy pole dancing moves.
Well, you know I don't ever have predictions because I'm so bad at them. So quickly, you can find me on Twitter, Lauren's Love, and you can find this beautiful woman on Twitter at
Miss Mercedes, MIS Mercedes. Also follow me on Instagram.
You can play with my Twitter day and night at spicy_Mari, or you can stroke my Instagram as well at spicy_Mari.
So sexual, always. And you can find me on Twitter at Rebecca Prince TV, and you could always check out the blog, hollyhoops.com.
Thank you guys again.
Just kidding.
Thank you guys again for joining us for the AfterBuzz TV after show for Basketball Wives LA. We'll see you next week.
Yay!
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
We're failing.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Get it together. And we have 5 minutes.